everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. On the wing, Johnson. Up top, Bamba. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And Boston with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 6 points.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Baseline try. That one rolling around and rims out. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Now, here's Johnson. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 10.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and good steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so it's Washington with it. 6-point game. Pass to Song. For 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Johnson, good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And there's the drive. The kick out to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Known as a pass-first player, you'd like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Johnson outside. Over Koulibaly. A shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's Heinrich. Here's Ball. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal...
The Celtics.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Kennard for three. Messi grabs the rebound. Wizards leading by 13. On the wing, Carrington. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you, Kevin.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. In the corner, Kennard with it. Back to Bane. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Carrington. It's a very good look and converts. Carrington's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to Kennard. Out to Hardaway. Now Hachimura. Hasn't made one yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Here's Carrington. The putback. And Messi throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Kennard's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The kick out to Ball. Picked by Randall. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
1:25 left in the first half. Thor, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Back to Kennard. Pass to Hachimura. Over Randall. Boston again missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Carrington. It's good from long range. Carrington's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Thor, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Washington holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. There's a screen by Covington. Carries it from three-point range. Now that's 17 points for Johnson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Heinrich has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Heinrich's got himself on the board with three there.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Tatum draws the double. Right wing. Bamba sets a screen. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to Bamba. And stolen by Song. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Got that one up quick. Heinrich's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
The three from Johnson. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Down low. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Johnson outside. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And stolen by Song. Three-pointer. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Covington. Back to Johnson. For the three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
court.
Kennard for three. Kessler with the rebound. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. And he drives in. Randall right side. Clock at 6. High post, Kessler. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Kennard's shot is off. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Carrington with the ball. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
The Celtics 21.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kennard on the wing. Here's Bane. Back to Kennard. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Carrington. Left side, Kuminga. Up again. The kick out to Ball. Here's Carrington with the drive. Great D that time from Hardaway. Outside, Payne. Kennard way outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Here's Kessler. Good on the shot. Kessler's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Boston. Steps back and shoots. Kennard's shot is off.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The drive by Bane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
And it's Ball in the corner. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Thor. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Kennard for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Down low. On the wing, Carrington. Randle. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, Johnson gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And they call an illegal screen here. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harden, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Johnson outside. .124 left in the game. No good on that one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trey Johnson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Sarr. Pass to Bamba. Heinrich with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Sarr. High post Johnson. Clock at 6. Bamba with the block.
Out of bounds.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
The 3 from Johnson hits the 3-point bomb. Johnson's got 30. Takes a step back. Here's Johnson. Can't knock it down from the right block. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in